All right, y'all. Okay, this is Christina, and so I have these really interesting gemstones, crystals that I've acquired. They're called spirit quartz. They've only been found one place in the entire world, and it's in Zimbabwe. And I actually get this from a couple that I like sourced through that are in New Zealand. So it goes from Africa, but they used to live in Africa, or they used to do work over in Africa. So the locals around there go to the caves and dig them up and then send them to this couple in New Zealand, and then the New Zealand couple sends them over to me. I mean, there's other people that buy from the website. It's on Shopify, but they're very interesting. They were only discovered in like 2001 or 2005, and they have a bunch of druzies, quartz druzies all around three separate types of quartzes, which is amethyst, citrine, and smoky. No, smoky. Yeah, smoky, and then regular quartz, so four quartz though. Anyway, so I have these. I've had these for a while, and and the poor things, because I've been through a lot and I haven't taken care of them to the best of my ability, but it doesn't help to stay in that state, or I won't, or I'll continue to not take care of them, and I want to take care of them because I was entrusted with them by the universe. So, and they're really interesting. They are, and so but the thing is, I actually haven't. I had him outside with me sunbathing like this summer when all these good solar flares were coming in, and I just stayed outside and just stared at the sun. I literally stared at the sun because I was like trying to evolve my DNA. Honest God, like why can't I stare at the sun? I should be able to. Maybe future generations can if I start staring at it, but just not too, like just increments. Anyway, so I sat them outside next to me, and so like while I sunbathed, and for hours I would, I meditated, sunbathed, talked to my ancestors, talked to God, talked to, nature, watched how beautiful nature was, and but I just came back to them, and I haven't been around them since, a couple months, and they've all grown, they've all they've all they've all grown, literally, like. Of course, that would happen. That's the sun, the heat, cleaning it, and then the deposits right here that help it grow. Because there's got to be a perfect combination of things to make beautiful things like this grow. Different pressures, different circumstance. I mean, just different conditions to make something so beautiful. I love it. It reminds me of the cosmos. That's why I love this one so much. You look at the side, you can see the crystals even right through here. But that's. I don't have a phone or I'd show you, but like there's only one, okay? But like they've been growing. They literally, I didn't, I'm at a very expand, or like it's um, expedited rate, or exponential rate. That's um than I've ever seen him before do it, And then again, I didn't sunbathe him with him really that much before, but I did though. I think it's because time is an illusion, and now that my vibration's so high, that my vibration's going through them, and they're growing because of me too. So like that's cool. Like I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. Like they've never grown this fast before, or even to this degree at all. Like it seems like something that would take a long time. Or yeah, and certain with yeah, and all of them. It's really cool. I like just start giggling and laughing, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Thank you, God. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Gaia. I really am a conduit. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what my wish was to God. Don't tell me why I wanted to be that. That's what I wanted, though. That's what I begged God to be, was the conduit, a divine conduit of light. And to do that, you have to have a pure channel. And to do that, you got to go through the emotional body, which is like anything that causes you pain, anger, any negative thing has to go away, or it's got to be put in balance where it's balanced. You know what I mean? Like type deal. You got to like keep it maintained. I mean, like yeah. I don't know. It's really cool. So I had to share it. I'm supposed to share everything now. And that makes sense. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Is I literally try and live for my ancestors in every moment that I live. Like every moment I'm awake, I'm like, how would the people that came, how can I honor them right now? What would they want me to be? What would they want me to do? I don't think they would want me to care about what anybody else is thinking, or whatever, or stuff that isn't important type deal. So like my mission is just to live in a state where I can honor them the best from my own experience and gathering. Because that's a pretty good mission. I don't know, in my eyes, instead of living for myself, that gets me nowhere. Like Really, I mean, I'm only, that's what ego only cares about self. A narcissist only cares about the world from their point of view, and that's what we experience it from that point of view. But we have to, since we are a collective species, and we are, the same. We're all the same. We're human, but we're not. We're all different at the same time. There's over 8 billion of us on this earth, and we're all completely different. No one is the same. No one person is the same. We have similarities because of our collective nature. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it makes it cool, but that's why you have to take it from that perspective, is the collective part of it. And so doing something for oneself makes it very self-serving. It's just not cool. No one's, the only person that's getting anything out of that is that one out of the 8 billion, over 8 billion, and that's not cool. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to make a choice of an action, you should take an action, or make that choice based on all, not on just one, because it's disproportionate then, in my opinion. And like I said, then it makes it all imbalanced and it doesn't work. This is true.